Hello and welcome to Your Broken Galaxy. I am Broken. Let's get right into it. What if Greedo shot first? Part 2. So, the rebels are still on Yavin. They never went to Hoth, and they're doing whatever they can to fight the Empire, except for Ben and Luke, who went to Dagobah so Luke could train with Yoda. After 3 years of fighting, Chewbacca is now a general in the Alliance and sends a message for the Jedi. They come along, and Luke's got his little Jedi braid there, his Padawan braid and everything, and Chewie says, "Grrr," which 3PO tells them means, "General Chewbacca is delighted to see that you are all doing so well. It is so good to know that you are alive and well after all these years, Master Yoda. He trusts that your Jedi training has progressed, but unfortunately he would like you to pause from your training to engage in a strike against Darth Vader and Grand Moff Tarkin." So Yoda's like, "Save the galaxy, we must." And Chewie says, which 3PO translates as dope. So, they fly to a space station where the imps are hanging out and the 3 Jedi and Chewbacca sneak in. As the group turns a corner, they see 2 stormtroopers with lightning speed. Chewie grabs one wrist, places his other arm on the man's chest, and rips his arm off. Simultaneously, Obi-Wan ignites his saber and cuts off another man's arm. Huh. Luke says, watching the 2 men writhing on the ground in pain. "I wonder which hurts worse, having your arm cut off by a lightsaber or having it ripped off?" "An excellent question, young Padawan," Yoda says. "Hotter than normal flame is Master Kenobi's blade, but severe is the trauma to the torso caused by the pull of mighty Chewbacca." So they end up busting into the council meeting where all the imps are. Vader is standing in the corner like the super emo Sith Lord that he is, and he instantly ignites his saber, just as the 3 Jedi do. "Master Yoda, I thought you were dead," Tarkin says. "Ah, and Master Kenobi, like a ghost back from the grave. It seems you've made a few friends. Who, might I ask, is this?" And Luke says, "I'm Luke Skywalker, and I'm here to rescue you." And Vader is like, "What?" And Tarkin, who has secretly guessed that Vader is Anakin, says, "Nonsense, it's surely a ploy to—" "No," Obi-Wan says. "Luke and his twin sister Leia, who was adopted by Bail Organa, are the children of Anakin Skywalker." "Where's my sister?" Luke asks, as Vader turns slowly towards Tarkin and says, "She was executed on the Grand Moff's orders." And Luke looks at his dad and says, "I'm here to rescue you." Vader looks back at the Jedi, then at Tarkin, and then lunges towards the Grand Moff. The dozens of other Imperials present, who had been politely sitting in silence in order to watch the drama unfold before them, jump from their seats, though unfortunately none of them were armed, which of course has a double meaning. Firstly, that they didn't have weapons, and secondly, that Chewbacca and Obi-Wan quickly cut and or ripped off all of their arms. So finally, it is just Tarkin. Chewie and Vader rushed at him at once, simultaneously having Vader sever his right arm while Chewie ripped off his left. "Goodbye, Grand Moff," Vader says as he got his blade ready to stab the man. "Dad, wait," Luke said. "This isn't vengeance, son. Luke, this is justice." No, not that. Totally kill the dude. He blew up a freaking planet. "I just have one question before you do." Luke squinted his eyes, narrowing his vision, and asked, "Which hurt worse, losing your arm to the lightsaber or to the Wookiee?" Tarkin, armless, crying, and dying, looked up and said, Well, they're about the same." "Answer, Tarkin," Obi-Wan said from behind Luke. "Well, I suppose if I have to choose, I think that the fractured ribs and dislocated arms on my upper left side hurt a little bit worse than the unending burning on my right." Chewie laughs. Obi-Wan rolls his eyes and hands Chewie a 50 credit chip. Well, that does it for part 2 of the epic saga of What If Greedo Shot First. If you'd like to support the channel, I'd be grateful if you shared these videos. Additionally, if you really want to help out, you can join my Patreon, link in the description below. Please tune in next week for part 3 of What If Greedo Shot First. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that garbage.